Massive spoilers ahead. Prepare to be bewildered, because Kraven the Hunter concludes with the cinematic equivalent of a whimper. That's right, folks. No post-credit scenes, no hints at a sequel, no teases for future installments in Sony's Spider-Man universe. It's as if the filmmakers decided to drop the microphone and walk off stage, leaving the audience in a state of stunned silence. This abrupt ending is a microcosm of the film's overall disjointedness, a jarring conclusion to an already perplexing cinematic experience.
My son, we are hunters, the greatest the world has ever known.
Sony's Kraven the Hunter is a cinematic paradox, a film so visually stunning it could be a high-budget nature documentary, yet so narratively bankrupt it makes The Room look like Shakespeare, while Aaron Taylor Johnson delivers a physically impressive performance. The film itself is a victim of its own misguided ambition, trapped in a web of cliches, underdeveloped characters, and a baffling disregard for its source material. The film's most egregious sin is its reliance on the overused most dangerous game trope. We've seen this story countless times. Wealthy individuals hunting humans for sport. Kraven the Hunter attempts to put a fresh spin on it by having Kraven's father, Nikolai, orchestrate a twisted hunt where Kraven must kill dangerous animals, culminating in a showdown with the monstrous rhino to prove his worth. However, this twist feels more like a tired retread, offering little in the way of originality or suspense. The predictable plot unfolds with all the excitement of a tax audit, leaving the audience yearning for something, anything, unexpected. While Aaron Taylor Johnson certainly looks the part, the film fumbles Kraven's transformation into the Manimal. The venom-induced enhancement of his senses and abilities, while visually impressive, lacks depth. We see Kraven leaping across rooftops and engaging in brutal combat, but the film neglects to explore the psychological and emotional turmoil that should accompany such a drastic change. Where is the internal struggle, the wrestling with newfound primal instincts? Instead, we get a surface-level portrayal that focuses on physical prowess rather than the character's inner conflict.
Каждый правда.
Comic book fans know Kraven as a complex and compelling villain, driven by a deep-seated desire to prove himself as the ultimate hunter. He adheres to a strict code of honor, respecting his prey and believing in a fair chase. The film, however, strips away these nuances, transforming Kraven into a generic, albeit violent, anti-hero. His motivations are murky, his actions often lacking clear justification. The film hints at a struggle between his humanity and his primal instincts, but this internal conflict is never fully explored, leaving Kraven feeling more like a confused, angry man-child than a formidable hunter. The film also squanders the potential of its supporting characters, particularly Calypso, the voodoo priestess. Despite possessing intriguing mystical powers, Calypso is relegated to a plot device, existing solely to advance Kraven's narrative. Her complex relationship with Kraven in the comics, where she serves as both lover and adversary, is completely ignored. This missed opportunity robs the film of a potentially compelling dynamic, leaving Calypso feeling like an afterthought. Perhaps the most baffling aspect of Kraven the Hunter is its complete isolation from the broader Sony Spider-Man universe. Despite previous attempts to establish a shared continuity with films like Venom and Morbius, Kraven's story exists in a vacuum, devoid of any references or crossovers that might connect it to the larger franchise. This baffling decision undermines the potential for a cohesive cinematic universe, making Kraven the Hunter feel like a standalone film with no real stakes in the larger narrative. Most embarrassingly, he doesn't even utter the line, "It's Kraven time."
Embrace who you really are, son.
Despite its numerous flaws, Kraven the Hunter does offer a few redeeming qualities. The film's action sequences, while occasionally repetitive, are visually impressive and showcase Kraven's superhuman abilities. The brutal confrontation with Rhino, though controversial for its graphic violence, is undeniably memorable. Additionally, the film includes a few Easter eggs for comic book fans, such as Kraven's iconic lion vest and a glimpse of the rhinoceros trophy in his collection. Ultimately, Kraven the Hunter fails to deliver on its potential, becoming another casualty in Sony's struggling Spider-Man universe. The film's lack of originality, underdeveloped characters, and baffling isolation from the shared universe leave it feeling like a missed opportunity. While Aaron Taylor Johnson's performance and the film's visual flair may offer some fleeting entertainment, Kraven the Hunter ultimately falls short of expectations. Despite its shortcomings, Kraven the Hunter offers a few Easter eggs that might pique the interest of comic book enthusiasts. One notable example is Kraven's iconic lion vest, a staple of his appearance in the comics, which makes a prominent appearance in the film. This not only serves as a visual nod to the source material, but also reinforces Kraven's connection to the animal kingdom and his self-proclaimed identity as the ultimate hunter. Another subtle Easter egg can be found in Kraven's trophy room, where a keen eye will spot the head of a rhinoceros mounted on the wall. This serves as a grim reminder of the film's brutal confrontation between Kraven and the monstrous rhino, a scene that has sparked controversy for its graphic violence. While the scene itself might be divisive, the inclusion of the rhino trophy as a subtle Easter egg adds a layer of depth for those familiar with Kraven's hunting exploits in the comics. One scene that has raised eyebrows for its sheer absurdity involves Kraven literally sniffing out his prey. In a sequence reminiscent of a dog tracking a scent, Kraven is shown on all fours, nose to the ground, following the trail of a target. While the intention might have been to showcase Kraven's heightened senses, the execution borders on the comical, leaving some viewers questioning the filmmaker's creative choices. Another scene that has sparked debate is the film's climax, where Kraven confronts his father, Nikolai. In a bizarre turn of events, Nikolai reveals his desire for Kraven to become him, leading to a physical altercation in which Kraven seemingly absorbs his father's life force. This scene has left many viewers perplexed, not only for its outlandish concept, but also for its departure from Kraven's established character in the comics. One of the most perplexing decisions in Kraven the Hunter is the failure to adapt the iconic comic book storyline, Kraven's Last Hunt. This critically acclaimed story arc delves into Kraven's psyche, exploring his obsession with Spider-Man and his desire to prove himself as the superior predator. By deviating from this compelling source material, the film misses a golden opportunity to craft a more nuanced and emotionally resonant narrative. The critical and commercial disappointment of Kraven the Hunter raises serious questions about the future of Sony's Spider-Man universe. With a string of lackluster films and a continued disconnect from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Sony's attempts to build a successful shared universe have faltered. The studio needs to reassess its approach, focusing on developing compelling stories with well-defined characters and a clear vision for the future of its franchise. Otherwise, the Sony Spider-Man universe risks becoming a graveyard of missed opportunities and forgotten villains. Kraven the Hunter is a film plagued by missed opportunities and creative misfires. Its failure to capitalize on the rich source material, coupled with its underdeveloped characters and baffling isolation from the shared universe, leaves it feeling like a hollow shell of what it could have been. While Aaron Taylor Johnson's performance and a few scattered moments of visual flair may offer some fleeting entertainment, Kraven the Hunter ultimately falls short of expectations, leaving audiences with a lingering sense of disappointment and a bizarre ending that leaves them scratching their heads. Want to see more videos like this one? Check out this video next. It's about the most powerful characters from the brand new game Marvel Rivals. We break down the most overpowered characters that you guys need to start using today. What are you waiting for? Click the video now.